Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Harmonious Flow. My name's Janelle and my gig is transformational life coaching together with meditation and readings. However, today I wanted to discuss with you the power of joy. And you may say, well, how can I experience joy in my life when there's so much conflict going on in the world? How can I experience joy when I'm struggling from week to week? Well, these are the times where we need to pause, reset, and choose a higher thought. And I suggest choose joy. And if you can look for the different areas in life of just simple little things where you can experience joy, the more that you can be aware of them and say thank you for those times of joy, the more will keep coming to you. For example, if you have a baby in your family, there's such joy in a baby's smile. If you have pets, just watching their little facial expressions and their antics is such joy. If you have a garden, there's such joy being in your garden, watching your plants grow and bloom, the fragrance that you can smell from your flowers or your vegetables growing, whatever you've got there, there's such joy in your garden. Or if you have a beach nearby and you love to go to the beach, there's joy in being on the beach with the feel of the sand under your feet, and the rolling waves and the swimming, the beautiful swimming and surfing you can do there. That's such joy. Or if you have a park nearby, just walking in the park and experiencing the beautiful fresh air and the environment around you, saying hello to other people that are walking by as well. All of those are just simple little areas of joy. Yes, and when you become aware of them and think, well, gee, that's so joyful, that experience. Yes, a lot more will come to you. So in those times when you're feeling fear and overwhelmed, you can pause by just taking a deep breath. And then you can reset by doing 2 or 3 rounds of a breath sequence, which I'll take you through now. I'll invite you to join me in these breaths in and out. And we're going to take the breath in and out of our heart center. If you can imagine your breath going in and out from your heart center, maybe you would like to put your hand on your chest to be able to do that, right in the center of your chest. So what we're going to do, we're going to breathe into your heart center to the count of 4. Then we're going to hold. Then we're going to breathe out for the count of 6. So here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then just breathe normally. That has now reset your whole system, your mindset into choosing something higher. And in this case, joy. So I invite you now to join me in a short meditation where we can use our imagination to experience joy. So if you'd just like to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Take one in through your heart again. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to imagine that you're just walking through a beautiful calm, serene park. You're feeling the energy of all the plants and blooms, all the flowers around you that are there almost bending over and bowing and welcoming you in to the park. You can hear the sounds of birds, and in the distance you can hear the sounds of laughter and joyful sounds of children playing and laughing. You can smell the beautiful fresh fragrance in the air. You can almost taste the freshness in the air. It is so cool and fresh. And you have around you such beauty that you can observe. If you look a little bit further down the path, you can see this beautiful, large, majestic tree, absolutely laden with green leaves. As you look at it, you can just wonder how many leaves are on this tree. There's such abundance. It's not possible to count all the leaves on this tree. It is so beautiful. Take a moment now to observe, then walk in under the tree, and you realize that this tree is so large and so old. It's been here for many years, giving service of its shade, its protection, providing a home for the birds and other little creatures that come and dwell in the tree. This in itself, being under the tree, is that feeling of joy. You can feel the energy it's giving you. It's filling your heart with that beautiful feeling of joy. You look up and you see a number of birds in the tree, and you just take a moment or two to watch them with their little antics, and they're dancing around and they're chirping and singing away. You may have a favourite bird that you'd like to place in the tree. A nice colourful bird, or one that's got a beautiful sound that you particularly like. And if you don't know of one, just make it up. Just make up this bird that's there, that's full of colour and giving out a beautiful sound. They're singing to you. This is an absolute joy. Feeling this beautiful tree, the sounds of the birds, the song being sung to you by your particular bird. And you just take a moment now to just feel the energy. Feel it. Feel that power of joy. And as we stand here, or maybe you might like to sit down on the cool grass. And we're going to take some deep breaths in through the heart. And as we do that, we're going to breathe in the power of joy. Breathe in the power of joy. And as you breathe out, you are sharing the joy. Breathe in, I receive the joy. Breathe out, I share the joy. Breathe in, I receive the joy. Breathe out, I share the joy. Breathe in, I receive the joy. Breathe out, I share the joy. Just take a moment in stillness. Just a few moments of complete stillness. Just hear the sound of your breath, the sound of the tree, and the waving of its leaves. Just complete silence for a moment or two. But just come back from the silence. Be aware of being under the tree. If you've been sitting down, stand up. We're going to walk out from under the tree and back to the path where we came down. Start to walk back, but then turn around. Turn around and look at the tree. And take a moment to bow and say, thank you for that beautiful experience of joy. Turn around, come back to the path, down the path, and then gradually bring your awareness back to where you are, where you're sitting, in your room, or wherever you are. Back to that awareness around you and open your eyes. That's your little experience of joy for the day. And you know that you can go back to that scene anytime you like. All you need to do is to do the deep breathing that I showed you. The breathe in for 4, the hold, and the out for 6, which resets everything. Then go and do your little meditation. And you can use any visualization you like. You can continue to go under that tree. You may like to go down to the beach and hear the sound of the seagulls and do your own visualization there, with the focus on experiencing the joy in that meditation. And then when you come back, you thank the area for the joy that gave you. And then throughout the day, or wherever you are, whenever you are, and whatever you're doing, just look for other areas of joy. The more you're aware of it and the more you give thanks for that joy, and you're realizing that, gee, I just experienced the joy, that's fantastic, the more will come to you. Simple as that. So thank you for joining me today. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In fact, I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I also have below a link that takes you to a freebie that I'm giving you, which is 5 tips on finding the joy in your life. If you can download that PDF and follow those tips, that may give you a lot of help in finding more joy in your life. I also put my email address on that freebie. Send me an email if you wish, if you want to know more about my services, or if there's something that you want to ask in association with my my services. I'm happy to get back to you. So thank you for watching. Bye for now, and have a wonderful day. Bye.